This is a transmission from the archives.
Hello everybody, welcome back, Master Archives Analysis Live. I am your host, Tima, the Master Archivist, and we are getting started. Andor Season 2. Gotta say, this was my wildcard pick from 2 years ago. Right, it was about 2 years ago. Yeah, oh wow, yeah, it really has been. So from 2 years ago, of course, for anyone who watched the last season of Master Archives Analysis, the Skeleton Crew was also my wild card pick. This show was, I believe, it was supposed to be originally a movie, and really when they announced it, I was so confused by it. Just the fact that of all the characters, especially from Rogue One, a spin-off, to get a spin-off, they had Cassian Andor. I really had no real expectations going into it, which I think is what really helped it. On top of the overall look of the show, the feel of it, it just has been a phenomenal trip. Really changed Star Wars in my opinion. Make it a little more grounded, realistic, especially Mandalorian. I've always said season 1, the thing I liked about it was the fact that it was a lot more grounded. They really got into the Force stuff, obviously, later part of the season, and season 2 was very focused on Grogu becoming like a Jedi. Andor, I do enjoy how it's kept this very, like I said, grounded approach. There's not so much the mysticism of the Jedi. It's just regular people trying to survive through the galaxy, especially during this change from the Republic to the Empire. Really just cool feature here, having it be more realistic. So without further ado, let's kind of get into it. I'm going to talk more about this as we go through the review episodes. And the way I have those mapped out, because Skeleton Crew took a little while to get done, I think I'm probably going to do the watch along here, and then I may do a separate review video, or I may just kind of bundle them together. I really do like the review videos, just kind of diving a little deeper into things. So I may just do these, and I think end of the season, I may go through. We're always working out what works, obviously my schedule is constantly changing, so having to adjust to that is the priority, but I want to make sure I still have everything coming out in a pretty timely manner. Skeleton Crew, I think, was like a month after it ended. I got like the last couple of videos out. So we're going to try to be a little more on top of it for this season. And especially, too, Andor has a lot of episodes coming out. So let's work on going through. This is episode 1, called 1 Year Later. Okay. So let's get into it. We got the Lucasfilm logo starting up here. Okay, here we go. Captivating music playing, says the subtitles here. Alright, Star Wars logo is cool. We're opening up the stars, a little atmospheric music, and this is... Oh, that's right, the Andor logo. Yep. I will say the Lucasfilm logo game has been doing really good. Yeah, this one's cool. I'm waiting to see what the fate of B2 EMO is. Hands down my favorite character. Also, great characterization for Cassian. Alright, there's the Ferrex Anvil. This is, okay. 4BBY. Oh, wow, that's kind of weird to think about. So you figure, 4 years later, obviously, we're going to have Luke and everything. Obviously, we know how close everything is. Ooh, this is a nice looking... The live-action Imperial stuff's looking so good. It's very clean. Especially if you've seen like THX 1138 from George Lucas, I'm like, this is right on par of that sanitary dystopian. I like the contrast, though. Compared to everywhere else in the galaxy, Alright, so it's this tie inspection. Yeah, again, I know it's such like a me thing to go on about. I'm like, I never really consider the fact these have to be inspected. I mean, we know that they do, but I'm like, it's kind of interesting to see that. It's a helpful little droid. Now, I would like to also mention I don't watch trailers for things 9 times out of 10. I did not watch the trailer for this. They kept trying to show me it everywhere, but I'm more interested. I did see For the Lore brought up those salt and pepper shakers. Always trying to give love For the Lore. A little banter. Okay, Cassian. Mm. Okay, so that's implying obviously it's changing. Oh, so maybe a defector in. And I know the action figure for this Cassian Andor outfit dropped. Mm. Interesting. So I guess she's having regrets, I guess, being with the Empire. I wonder if that's the. And one of the things I'm going to bring up too is like the banter right now. The banter between just people working for the Empire. I enjoy, honestly, like I've always said, it adds personality. But even just this, where she's like, "Oh yeah, I've had fun here." I know it sounds strange. I'm like, just feels just odd because like original trilogy, you see this, the higher ups in the Empire like real stiffs, like no smiles or nothing. And I'm like, it's weird to think. A lot of happy people in the Empire. There you go. Actually, I completely missed what planet this was on. Okay, cool music cue ups here. Okay, a little code cylinder. A little legs on the droid. Ah, poor droid. So I wonder what this is about. I mean, obviously, Cassian's taking this and, bigger purpose. Because last time we were there, he left off the Lutheran rail. And then now what, I'm going to see how that continues with Luthen. It's interesting, those figures are still in stores by me right now. Like, I think Cassian sold well, but everyone else, I feel like didn't really sell too well. I think great characters, great designs. Oh, that's cool. All right. That's a cool flying mechanism. I could be wrong, but I don't think this is a standard TIE interceptor, right? Oh, they said shit. I just said it. My apologies, but it took me by surprise. I'm gonna double check my data pad to see. Dude, they doing like no damage on that thing right now. Just trying to read some stuff on the TIE fighter here. Oh, that was another figure that got dropped. Yeah, okay. Oh, the TIE Avenger. Look at that. Huh. Oh, a lock-on? No way. Vaporized. Flawless. You know what? If you have a good mechanic, this is not too bad. All about God, the lock-on's cool. Yeah, when Star Wars Squadron's getting this update? Nice. Okay. Barely made it. I feel like in most movies you can kind of go like, oh, like they just got out of the way because obviously if they got killed, it ruined the plot. I kind of sit here, I'm like, I wonder if that's the will of the Force, man. Like, I wonder he just narrowly avoided that. I'm like, I wonder if the Force works like that. It's like non-Force sensitives. Okay, let's see. I just gotta throw the needle. Oh, never mind. Just gonna blow it up. Ah, that's cool. Well, that's one way to get rid of people. I will say from playing Star Wars Squadrons for like the bit that I have, I got it like release day and I played for like a couple months after. Multiplayer was insane. I mean, it gave me a new perspective on flying. I was like, dude, I am not a great pilot, comparatively to everyone else. Okay, I think I remember here. I just say one little place and little plot of land. That's what I mean. It's like, oh, B2, look at that. So I'm guessing from those riots on Ferrix, I'm assuming this is leading everyone to. Oh, I don't remember this guy. At least I don't think I do. Because I thought that was Bix outside, but. Dude, what? Dude, what? Okay, well. Oh, B2. Oh, okay. The Mothmo State. Oh, nice. Chandrilla. Okay, and then I remember Mon Mothma, I think, put her daughter into the group here. Right? Wasn't it? Yeah, she's getting married. So Mon Mothma needs that money. Yeah, they. Oh, I see. Mm. You know what? And I'm going to say this too when it comes to this show, because I was really forgetting the Mon Mothma side plot here. But, like Pride and Prejudice maybe feeling, I'm not using a Jane Austen like feel to some of this, that makes sense. And I'm like, you know what? The music, the aesthetics, I really could see this being more of a thing. And Star Wars fans may not be huge on it, but I'm like, you know what? I wouldn't mind maybe like a man, I wish I just had a better example. You know, one of the, I guess, maybe Victorian era romance shows, I guess I would put there. Yeah. Mm. Oh, Luthen. See, I was watching with subtitles, so you just see that. I'm like, dude, I love the wig. Slimy, and then high society. This is great. God, that's good. Honestly, just big fan of Luthen here. Because I enjoy his alternate identities here. Rather enjoyable. Okay, so now. Hmm. Okay, so I mean now they're working together, it seems, so let's see how deep into this he is. This is a nice area. MAAW. Outer Rim. You know, I try to update my galactic map every single time they add another planet. I'm not familiar off the top of my head, MAAW. But I'm like, wherever it's located, I mean, it's the Outer Rim. What toolies. Hmm. So I'm assuming toolies are pretty much just like people coming just to work. I guess just for the season. See, you know, because I'm looking at this now at Bila. Ooh. Because I'm thinking, I'm like, you know what? Let's say he is to like settle down here and stuff. Like, the rebellion is a sacrifice, genuinely. And I'm like, he really, like, I feel like you can't really keep up the fight and to some extent also have a life as well. You know, for Cassian, unfortunately, his life, you know, his home life kind of came to an end. This is mainly all he has at this point. The TIE Avenger. Cool system here. Does make me want to replay Squadrons, though. Really should look into that. Alright, well, so it is. One of the things I can appreciate for the Star Wars shows, because it's looking, I'm assuming, a little more CG, it's looking like here. I can appreciate a lot of Star Wars shows are shooting, like, on site, you know? I forget from Acolyte, that hot spring. I think they oh, it was in Portugal. I forget season 1 of Andor. I believe it was in Europe they were filming. Wonderful places. What do you? Oh, cool armor from what I'm seeing. I wonder where they're taking him. Now, theme divide. We've been to like 4 locations. Director Krennic. Oh, nice. I'm glad to see him back. He was a really great character. Oh, you know what? They have Galen at this point. I know they had Mads Mikkelsen at Star Wars Celebration. I didn't read too much about it, but are they going to be here? Ah, of course not. I want to see CG Tarkin again. Look at that. I love the ISB. Really cool group. Bad people, but cool group. I know they're gonna have some security ISB or something like that. It was saw Star Wars Celebration. There's a figure of it. It's like ISB uniform and armor. Be honest with you, that would be cool. I will say this is extremely fun. It's little like this is like such like a Disney thing. It's a cool instrument. Oh, look at that. Gorlectopods. I'm waiting for someone just to be like, "Hey, what's the point of this?" This feels like it would have been Guardians of the Galaxy. Like this whole video. Interesting. I'm like, oh, what? Why though? What? They show that and then nothing? Oh yeah, that was Cassian's ship. Huh. Interesting. did they get him? What? It's worse to be a test pilot. Ooh. Nice. Very Palpatine thing. Unlimited power. Interesting. I'm trying to see Krennic's face. Why does he look different? Hmm. I wonder if she's bothered by ever since that rebellion on Ferrix. They really beat him up. Oh. Real. What is Calcite? Let me check this out. Oh, I see. Okay. I can appreciate casting fairly strong. Interesting. Hmm. Mm. Bars. Interesting. Hmm. The Ministry of Enlightenment. Hmm. Mm. I see. So you control the media, you control what people think. Hmm. Hmm. Look at that. Wait. Oh, I see. Why not have a plague? Oh, I see. Time for a break for some snacks. Mm. Mm. Hmm. Oh, look at that. Person request from Krennic. Is Dedra. Hmm. mental. So basically, like, yeah, propaganda's cool, but I guess she's suggesting ruling with an iron fist. B2. Oh, poor little guy. Okay. Oh, I see. I wonder if they're gonna be staying here permanently, or this just the cover as they. I don't know. It's the interesting part about this, putting together what sign are okay. It's interesting because it's like trying to put together what the plan is for everything. Here it is. I think there's a Mon Mothma dancing that I just see memes about it a lot, so. Mm. Ooh. Sticker, okay. Lucian's making the rounds right now. That's right. I was just the whole time thinking like, that's right. Yeah, Vi or Vel. It's my bad, Vel. Hmm. Oh, look at that. The word biddies is so funny. Foundation. Mm. What? At the wedding? That's crazy. They had their first fight. She ran off. I'm like, damn. Yeah, let's see. Hmm. Hmm. And out comes the animals at night. Oh. Ooh. Damn. It's all popping off. Oh, wow. Oh, don't tell me that's it. Ah, that is. Alright, hold on. Alright, I'm gonna pause there. Wow, I can't believe that's it. Okay, well, I guess that does it for Andor episode 1. Um, it's I kind of get why they do these three-parters, I mean, usually do the first two episodes. I forget they did two episodes I think with Andor last time, or no, I think they did three. And I kind of get why, like especially the way that episode went. Like I didn't have too much to say during some, just some little commentary here and there, but to me that was kind of the big thing to it, is that it was setting up the groundwork for everything. So to me, I get why they want to release some of these couple parts here, because especially that leaves on a cliffhanger. And now we're gonna, continue on to the next episode. It keeps you going, and by the third episode, it should be gearing up. And that was the thing with season 1 I really liked, is that it did have a natural progression, and it honestly, it raised the stakes very well throughout the entire show. You have Cassian doing his heist, like the Aldani heist. Um, then he ends up going to prison. When he gets out, then it's the rebellion on Ferrix. That was a great build up, and I think that was what the show did really well, is it constantly raised the stakes. Now we're kind of back here. He's working for Luthen. Now he's caught by this MAAW gang, or MAAW brigade. Now it's whatever's happening currently. Like, it's just gonna be this ongoing thing. I mean, I can see it's on a good track for the first episode, and just seeing kind of where it progresses from here, I'm pretty excited for. This commentary track I'm going to release in separate parts. So, kind of like we'll have here, and then we'll have a follow-up episode of the analysis to it. So, with that being said, this is the Master Archivist Analysis Live. I'm your host, Tima. If you do like the video, just give it a like. You can check out some of the other videos here. You can check out last season's breakdown of Andor. You can also do live reactions as well. We're going to be trying to do some live reactions throughout the season, but we may just be releasing the audio here. So with that being said, thank you so much, and until next time, may the Force be with you.